that Bull has had a crush on all his life, and that's Honey, who's played by Kathryn Hahn. So it's kind of a romance, but it's also a raunchy boys' night out comedy. Now, first things first, let's talk about the positives. I think that the animation in this movie is pretty good. I mean, not always. Some of it is kind of simplistic, but particularly when they are going out and having their night out on the town, there's some really trippy images here. This is not just a one-off computer animated thing. No, they put some real time and effort into the presentation and the artwork of this movie. This is Genndy Tartakovsky. He's the guy who did Clone Wars, he did Samurai Jack, he did a bunch of those Dexter's Laboratory, stuff like that. And I think you can tell this is a guy who knows what he's doing. So good job there with the animation. More good news, I think this is a pretty impressive cast. In addition to Adam Devine and Idris Elba and Kathryn Hahn, you have actors like Fred Armisen, Bobby Moynihan, Michelle Buteau, Beck Bennett. I mean, that's a really solid supporting cast of actors here. And because of that, these lines, they're delivered very well. Now, unfortunately, that's kind of where my positives are going to end here, because I think the rest of this movie is mostly a mess, and I think the big problem comes in the script. This is a movie that leans in and hard on the adult level raunchy comedy. So lots of talk about doggy sex. Okay, I guess you can explain that from a dog's point of view. But also a lot of this stuff is very just like scatological and in your face. Let me put it this way. There's a moment where the dogs are in prison, which is known as the Pound in the doggy's world here. They need to get out. There are these two human guards, so they decide to all pee on the guards at the same time. So 20 dogs in their cages, all of a sudden dousing the guards in urine so they can steal the keys and escape. Is that funny to you? Or is that just outrageous in your face? If you think that's funny, then there's some stuff here that you're going to want to see. But if you think, okay, dogs peeing on a man, that's nothing special, maybe this isn't the movie for you. And here's where I'm going to really start to feel like an old cranky man here. I mean, it's so scatological. It's so sex-oriented. It's so just trying to be outrageous as opposed to being funny. I get it. There's a point for that. Their first moment here where basically it begins with the dog with Bull having a sex scene, and you hear it and you think, oh, he's having doggy sex. No, he's just humping Nana's leg. And okay, it's kind of shocking, but that's a joke that's good for 20 seconds, and it goes on and on and on. This is a movie it's under an hour and a half. It feels a lot longer. This was kind of tedious to get through, because once you shock us with, oh, dogs like having sex, where does it go from there? Nowhere really. We do get a little bit about a love story between Bull and Honey. Okay, I guess that's fine, but it's nothing great here. I mean, the problem is the story here. So the bottom line for me, look, the film looks good, the performances are good, but the story, the script lets them down. I did not find this movie to be funny. It's outrageous. If that's shocking and, if you like that type of humor, I don't, but if you do, you might enjoy it more than I did, but I just did not like this movie at all. I'm going to give Fixed 1.5 stars out of 4. But hey, look, that's me. That's not my type of humor. I prefer something that's actually going to make me laugh because it's funny, as opposed to it's going to shock me and make me laugh or giggle because I'm nervous and I'm kind of like, oh, what did I just see? That's just not me. But I understand that there are people out there who love that type of stuff. And if that's you, comment below. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why Fixed is the greatest comedy ever, because I kind of think it's not. Anyway, be sure and subscribe so you get all of my Movie Guy quick takes just as soon as they come out. And follow me on social media. And then most importantly, I think, subscribe to the podcast, Two Movie Guys. Every week, my friend Joe Fryer and I, another Texas-based film critic, we get together, we talk about all of the week's big new movies. That's Two Movie Guys, wherever you get your podcasts. We've got a couple of other films coming out this week. They're more arty films, and I'll tell you, a couple of them are pretty good. We're going to talk about Spike Lee's latest joint coming up next. See you then. Bye.